It's time for today's travel and cruise industry news. With the latest from travel and cruises around the world, here's your host, Chillie Falls.
Good morning and welcome to Travel and Cruise Industry breaking news on this Sunday morning, September the 13th, 2020. If you're new to this channel, please make sure you hit the little subscribe button if you'd like to keep up with the latest in travel and cruise industry news. Also, of course, the bell notification lets you know when I go live like this. We regularly meet on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday mornings at 11 a.m. for the regular episodes of Travel and Cruise Industry News. And then we have our interview shows, the Cruise Amigos live from Virginia, Cruise Amigos live from London. We do videos on various facets of the travel and cruise industry. And as always, we appreciate thumbs up, folks. Get the business portion out of the way and let's get on with it. Of course, this is totally weather related today. Will Hurricane Sally be another hit to Louisiana? That's today's question. Now, being totally transparent, folks, Hurricane Sally is currently Tropical Storm Sally. It's over the northwest Gulf, approximately due west of Tampa, heading for the Gulf Coast, and it will hit somewhere from the Panhandle of Florida on over to New Orleans. Now, this map kind of shows that general depiction. This was done last night, so several things have changed. One, we don't know the exact path yet because we're not sure on how rapidly it's going to intensify and when it's going to start making that right-hand turn. If it's a tick to the east, it starts turning earlier. It's going to impact more toward Pensacola and the Florida Panhandle. It's not expected to go that way. However, it's going, if anything, a tick west, which will take it more toward the central part of Louisiana, but in that general direction of New Orleans. It's also expected now to be Category 2 by the time it achieves landfall, which will be sometime on Tuesday. Hurricane conditions are expected by early Tuesday from Grand Isle, Louisiana to Ocean Springs, Mississippi, including New Orleans. And like I said, as a Category 2 storm. If you're in the target area, please make your preparations today and stay safe, because this is going to be another hit to the Gulf Coast and possibly another hit to Louisiana. So you guys be safe. Get all your stuff done today because by tomorrow you're going to have the tropical force winds. And you guys know what this does. And somebody's going to say, well, you just had Hurricane Laura. Surely there's not going to be another hurricane. This is not something totally rare or something new to the Gulf Coast. I can attest to that one personally. Back in the Katrina days, 15 years ago, when Katrina hit, I was on a cruise ship, 2 or 3 weeks before, out of New Orleans when Hurricane Dennis hit. And we had spend an extra couple days out at sea dodging the hurricane. We're late getting into New Orleans, late getting back home. But that was 2 back-to-back storms that hit New Orleans. Of course, everybody knows about Katrina, but nobody remembers anything about Dennis. I do because I was in the middle of that one. This is not unusual. This is an extremely difficult time of year for that part of the world, and this is an extremely difficult year as far as hurricanes go. So you guys batten down, be careful, stay safe. The current conditions for Sally, it's up to 50 mile an hour now. This is Tropical Storm Sally. Now remember, it could become a hurricane. The forecasters are saying tomorrow. I'm saying it could become a hurricane by late tonight or into tomorrow. because it's over really warm water, and it's going to move up quickly. Currently, 50-mile-an-hour winds. The pressure is 1,001 millibars. That's one of the things to watch, because the pressure goes down. That means the winds go up, and it could intensify quicker. It's moving northwest at 13 miles an hour currently. That's probably going to slow down. Extremely dangerous and life-threatening storm surge is expected. A storm surge warning is in effect for areas outside the southeastern Louisiana hurricane and storm damage risk reduction system from Port Fortune, Louisiana to the Mississippi-Alabama border. Residents in these areas should follow any advice given by local officials. This is also going to be another good rain event. You know, some places in Florida, as this sucker passed over Florida, had a foot of rain. Key West had a lot of flooding in Key West as it passed through. So there's going to be a lot of rain from this in an area that doesn't need more rain, folks. You guys have had plenty, no doubt about that. So you guys do need to be careful. Watch this one. This thing, it's going to get nasty. You know, it's going to be a category 2, at least when it hits landfall. And it could hit landfall, let's say, anywhere from Pensacola west. And I'm thinking because it could tick a degree or two to the west in this warmer water. Man, I hate to tell you this. It could go over to the as far west as the west Louisiana state line, right back where you were with Laura 2 weeks ago. So all you guys stay safe down in that area. All right, there's one other thing we got to look at this morning while you're here. Now, admittedly, you know, Sally is not yet a hurricane. It is a tropical storm, but it's going to be one. You mark my words. Already a hurricane is Hurricane Paulette, which is out in the Atlantic. Paulette became a hurricane last night. It's expected to approach Bermuda during the day today and this evening. Will be near the island tonight and Monday. A prolonged period of strong winds, storm surge, heavy rainfall is expected on Bermuda beginning this evening. Hurricane warning is in effect for the island. Preparations, of course, to protect life and property should be made immediately. Swells produced by Paulette are affecting portions of the Leeward Islands all the way to the south of the Leeward Islands, the Greater Antilles, the Bahamas, Bermuda, and the east coast of the United States. So all up and down the east coast today, folks, and tomorrow, if you're at the beach in the U.S., be careful of the undertow, heavier surf, heavier than normal surf, and that's all because of Paulette. Now, Paulette is going to take a big right-hand turn as it approaches Bermuda. Now, whether it's a direct hit on Bermuda or not is yet to be seen. Because Bermuda is a relatively small target, it probably won't be a direct hit, but it's clearly going to impact it. But it's going to make a big right-hand turn and head out to the North Atlantic. It could strengthen some more. Currently, it is just a Category 1 hurricane. And let's see, the latest 75-mile-an-hour winds. The pressure's dropped all the way down to 981 millibars. So that tells me that it could strengthen some more today. So it could possibly get to a 2, I suppose. But definitely a 1. So you guys want to be aware of that. It's moving west-northwest at 14 miles an hour. So it is not taking the big right-hand turn yet. It's going to, this is not going to affect directly any land other than Bermuda. So, another rough day for weather in the next couple days for the Gulf Coast of the United States. And there's still a couple more storms that we've got to watch. If you notice back on that map, 20 now is a tropical depression 20, and the one right off the coast of Africa is expected and has a relatively high chance of development also, like 70%. In all likelihood, 20 will become a tropical storm in the next day or two, and in all likelihood become a hurricane, as conditions just seem like that's just right for it. Now, what has changed since our show yesterday when we were talking about, what was then 96L, now 20, is that now it's the likelihood it's going to follow the path of Paulette and make the big turn up to the North Atlantic as opposed to heading toward the Caribbean. So that part is at least good news at this point. Of course, we still have to watch it. So that's it for breaking news on travel and cruise industry news. I'll jump over to chat real. Bonnie's with us. Bonnie's down in Florida. And she says, looks like we'll be seeing the Greek alphabet this year. There's no doubt about it, Bonnie. Bonnie was telling me yesterday as basically this sucker went right over her head. And she tried to get Bubba to go out and take care of business yesterday morning. Bubba walked out to the yard, saw the rain, ran back in the house. Bonnie got soaked outside with Princess, and Bubba ran in and said, no way. You get wet. I'm staying inside. All right. Cindy's with us this morning, too. Good morning, Cindy. That's it for the breaking news, folks. Of course, major changes in things. I'll be back with another live broadcast later on today or tomorrow. You guys on the Gulf Coast and you guys in Bermuda, stay safe. Please stay safe, folks. And we'll talk to you soon. This is Chillie the Fat Travel Guy. You guys have a great day.
Thank you for watching today's Travel and Cruise Industry News. Join us every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday morning at 11 a.m. Eastern for another episode. Travel and Cruise Industry News is a production of Chillie's Cruises.